GOP traitors chased off by protesters. Listen, this made my whole damn week right here. Okay, this was amazing to me. Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene, Twiddle-dee and Twiddle-dum, they are still trying to be relevant, right? So they were at a press conference. Let me just allow you to see this amazing footage.
The people of this country,
we gotta go.
The answers to the questions.
We need a break. The left is interrupting the press conference. We need to end it.
Thank you. For those of you that really care about this process, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw here today is, again, the intolerant left. Here, I'll give those back now.
What? The intolerant left? You are literally holding a press conference standing up for terrorists who rioted the Capitol on January 6th. You don't call them the intolerant anything, but this is the intolerant left. Wait a minute. The irony here is staggering. They're holding a press conference being antithetical to law enforcement at the Capitol, being pro-terrorist, pro-right-wing violence, pro-racism at the Capitol, and then they run away from people blowing a whistle. Come on now. The irony is staggering. And I love it how, hey, we gotta go. We really have to leave. Those whistles are getting really loud here. We have to get out of here. They are a bunch of cowards. What they're doing is dangerous. It really is. By supporting those who committed acts of violence and terrorism on that day, they are creating a narrative that protects that kind of ideology and activity. These are dangerous people. The House Republicans were joined by Gohmert, Gasser, to talk about the treatment of those who were arrested for allegedly participating in the Capitol riot earlier this year. That's what the press conference was about. About a minute after that, an aide came over to the group of lawmakers and said, "We've got to go." Gaetz and Greene can be seen on the video quickly ushered away from the event. This is Matt Gaetz fleeing the scene.
Somebody take them away.
The media, you saw what happened here. The left shut us down. Yeah. They hate free speech. They hate free speech.
Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman? Congressman, are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman Gaetz? Are you a pedophile? Congressman, are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman Gaetz?
Are you sure?
I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this way too damn much. As a matter of fact, play it again.
Oh.
Play it again.
Somebody take them away.
The media, you saw what happened here. The left.
Watch his hand.
Yeah. They hate free speech. They hate free speech.
Are you a pedophile, Congressman? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman? Congressman, are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman Gaetz? Are you a pedophile? Congressman, are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile, Congressman Gaetz?
Are you sure?
The woman who's asking Matt Gaetz the real question here. I mean, damn all this other stuff you're talking about, Matt Gaetz. Are you, sir, a pedophile? You're under investigation for it. Are you a pedophile? She did not lose her focus. She was there to get one answer. And then I think Matt Gaetz is practicing for what will ultimately happen to him. Did you see how he ran away from the crowd with his hands up? He was assuming the position that will ultimately be his reality, because Matt Gaetz is going to the pokey. Brett.
So that is Lauren Windsor. She has a show called The Undercurrent. Longtime TYT fans will know if you go to her YouTube channel, Undercurrent, or you'll see old videos shot in the same studio that TYT shot in back when we were at Current TV. She's amazing. She has gotten so many people, and that focus is absolutely right. Because when she wants to interview someone like Matt Gaetz that way, she'll show up looking like that, just like in a professional outfit, and just walk and just keep asking the question that she knows is the right question. Are you a pedophile? Are you a pedophile? And honestly, in the words of Tucker Carlson, if people ask you questions and you don't answer those questions, she's just asking questions. And if you're afraid to answer those questions, people will stop to trust you. They're not going to trust you anymore. So according to Tucker's logic, he's not. I'm not saying that Matt Gaetz is a pedophile. I just don't trust if he were ever to say he's not a pedophile. I'm just using Tucker's words against him. Right. But she's been able to do a lot. She just recently got the GOP governor candidate to admit that he doesn't want to talk about abortion because he doesn't want to lose votes. He got Tommy Tuberville to admit that he's going to be the first one to challenge the election results. And when she does it, when she goes and talks to Republicans to get close to them, she puts on a Southern accent and wears like a MAGA hat. And she never says anything that's a lie, but she gets in there like, how y'all gonna do this? I mean, he's obviously a cheat. I mean, but Biden's obviously a cheater, right? And she gets them to feel, because they know exactly what they're doing. The reason I bring that up is because everything to them is a game. As Swalwell just said, it's like the World Wrestling Entertainment. They turn it on and go have a press conference. That press conference you saw was the B team. The A team was Jim Jordan and Elise Stefanik doing pretty much exactly the same thing with Kevin McCarthy. This is the banished B squad. And the saddest part actually isn't Matt Gaetz walking around saying, I don't know if I'm a pedophile or not. It's Louis Gohmert realizing he's not gonna get a chance to speak. So as everything's getting shut down, but for everybody who realized this, and then he looks around, thank you for coming. And he just walks off. Because they all disappear and melt if a camera's not pointed in their face, spreading their hateful message.
Amazing, amazing.